Hi all. In this video, we are going to see about how to install SQL Server 2022. See here, initially we need to download SQL Server 2022. For that, just go to browser. Any browser it might be, either Google Chrome or Edge or Safari. Whatever the browser you want, you can go with. And you can type SQL Server 2022 download. Okay, then it will be showing SQL Server downloads. See here in this browser page, we have different things like SQL Server on Azure or at Edge and on-premise. Just come down here. We have option to download Developer Edition. The Developer Edition will be best edition for a practice purpose, or you want to see all the features those are going to use in the real time. Just I'm using download now, and it will be downloading one small exe file which will be helping us to download the software. Okay, based on your internet speed, it will be downloading the faster or slower. And just go here. So in this we have, so this is the file which is downloaded just now. Now just now click on this and then say yes. It will be asking you to download either basic you want to go, and you can go with custom or download media. I'm choosing download media with ISO format, and I'm choosing the downloads folder. Just say download. It will take a few minutes to download the video. Yeah, it is around 1 GB size in ISO format. It will be downloaded. It is almost downloaded. Yeah, once it is done, it will show as download successful. See, it will show. Then you can close this one, say yes, and again you can go to the location where we are given for the download, and click on this ISO file and then say mount. For few of the users, it might not be showing here the mount option. Then what you need to do, just go here, show more options, and in the properties, and then here it opens with if it is not there with Windows Explorer, then change this one to Windows Explorer. If it is already there, then not worry. If it is not there, then you can use this Windows Explorer. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going with the mount option now. Just say mount. When you say mount, it will create one drive separately here. Okay, if you go to all your drives, it will show like this, and you can double click on this wherever it is mounted, and I can say yes. It will take you to the installation wizard. See, this is the one. It will be coming here. Yeah, see here in the planning it will show what are the hardware and software requirements. See, as per Microsoft, the hardware and software requirements will be we need to have the operating system at least Windows 10 or above, and the recommended RAM size is minimum 4 GB, and recommended is 8 GB of size, and hard disk is at least 2 GB of size. Okay, mostly we'll be having all the users this Windows 10 and 8 GB RAM and either hard disk or SSD with 2 GB free space. Fine. Now I'm directly going to installation. If you want to see, you can see all these documents. Otherwise, you can directly go to installation. And see here we have option new SQL Server standalone installation or add features to existing installation. In this, I'm choosing the first option only. It will open in a while. And in case you want to install reporting services or SQL Server Management Studio or Visual Studio or SSDT, you want to install, those links also available here only. That means it will be just taking to browser only again to download those services or the applications, and you can install separately. So this also we'll see in the upcoming videos. Yeah, see here, right? The left side is having all the kind of progress options. Once it is all the rules are successful here, all the options we are just going on, then finally it will be completing. So now the initial one is installation setup for that is, it is going to check here all the which is the software you downloaded, it is up to date, and your system configuration, those are it is going to check here. Okay, see here scanning setup files and all skipped already download, right? It is just checking. It will also take few minutes of time. Yeah, now it is done. And in this section all the rules are passed here. If any of the rule got failed, maybe some reason, let's say recently you installed any of the software and your system is not restarted, then it's not allowing you to install SQL Server software. You need to restart your machine and you can reinstall again. And this framework and all what are the framework is there, that one is not sufficient to install, then it is not going to allow. Again you need to give the updated the latest framework, and you can go with that. Warnings and all no need to consider. Just go to next and here it is a window. It is going to show whether you are going to have the installation only in the initial installation, or the second option is add features to existing instance. So generally when you are first time trying to install your SQL Server software in your machine, I mean it may be in the desktop or laptop, initially you are trying to install, then you can choose this option, and already your SQL Server software installed and few services are not installed at the time of initial installation, you want to add more features. For example, we have in the SQL Server there is a BA tool like MSBI will call. We have SSIS, SSRS and SSAS as well. Those also you want to install, but initially you forgot to add those services. Let's say IS you added but not added a AS, either tabular model or multi-dimensional model. Those you want to add means will be going with this, or it is a fresh installation, then you can select this. See, in my machine I have 3 copies, so these are called as instances. Instances will be calling in SQL Server, we will be able to install the same copy. Let's say SQL Server 2022. You want to install the same copy with the different names. We will be able to install up to 50 times. By default, it will be MS SQL Server, and next time onwards, you can give any name you want. Okay, every time it's not going to take same name. You can give your own name. And even in the real-time systems also, we'll be having uh, the different servers like development, QA, or testing, will say, and UAT and production. For these four the environments, we will be installing same server with a different name. That means the Windows servers will be different for a dev, QA or testing, and UAT and production. And inside that we'll be deploying or installing this SQL Server softwares. License will be only one for that. Okay, that way you can go with. The simple way, in a single operating system, you will be able to install 50 copies of your SQL Server. Okay, so we'll go to next here. So I'm just choosing a new installation. I'm not going to add any feature to existing instances. I'm selecting new instance. See, already I'm having SQL Server 2022, but still I'm having one more. I just say next here, and here just selecting edition. See here, right, we have evolution, developer, and express. So not only these three will be coming as free of cost, and along with that we have many instant this editions. Okay, just a second. Yeah, we have editions. So express edition, standard. Express means like it will be able to use only 10 GB of size. It's like for the practice purpose. And we have a standard edition. This is for the low level scale, like small or medium businesses. They want to use the little data, the smaller data, then we'll be using the standard edition. And enterprise edition is one of the top edition. It will be having all the functionalities and the huge data also it is going to handle. And developer edition, this is same as enterprise edition, but we cannot use this one for the production uses. And web edition is for only to use in applications you want to connect with the server, and you want to just interact with the server, then you'll be using this one. And BA related one, you want to process any the web related things, then you can choose that. Okay, and one more thing is there, that is data center edition also. It is the any very huge data related things you want to use, then we'll be using this data center edition also. But here by default we are having only 3, as we don't have a key with us, it's showing only 3. And if you enter the product key, if you already purchased the SQL Server by paying some money, then we'll be giving that product key. It will automatically detect which edition you purchased. Here I am choosing a developer edition, and same you will be able to use this one with the Azure also. Okay, if you have a pay-as-you-go account, then same you can use. Okay, the same SQL Server software in Azure instead of on-premise. The next one is licensing terms. We'll be just selecting accept, and then you can go to, yeah, here you want to just interact with Azure related services, then you can use this one. Otherwise you can uncheck this one. If you want to interact with Azure also, let's say few servers are there, few servers or DBs are there in Azure, then those and this you want to the on-premise server, and this directly SQL Server on Azure you want to connect with, then you can use this. See here, right, the login and all will be able to use in Azure Active Directory. Now it is called as Azure Entra. That one also you can use if you want. Fine, just I'm not selecting this one. Just go next. Here features, we are going to select features, which feature you want to use. Here see database engine, I'm selecting database engine, and replication is that this one is you are going to use more than one node for your business. One node, whatever the data is just transferring to one node, the same you want to copy into another node. That means instance 1 and instance 2. Two instances are there. One instance is failed serving the data to any of the customers for the request, then automatically node 2 will be serving. Generally most of us know about the load balancer. Same concept will be working here. With the help of load balancer only we'll be configuring this load 1 and load 2, but I'm not selecting this. And this machine learning service also we have. This one any AI related things you want to perform, then you can choose that. And this full text and all it is for AS related things. And data quality also, any data which is dumping into DB, those you want to check. Any the bad data or duplicates you want to check, then you can go with that. And polybase you want to connect with Hadoop related files, those you can just use here. I'm not selecting anything here. If you want, you can select here. And if you want AS service also, you can select here. Otherwise you can ignore. I'm selecting here AS. And see, first time you are not installed SIS or the instance of SQL Server 2022, then this will be unchecked here. Then you can choose this, right? As I already installed, these are showing checked already. Okay, these features will be able to use, like shared features will be calling as. Only one time will be using and multiple times will be using these services. I'm selecting only database engine service, or else if you want you can select all the services. Anyway, it is for our practice purpose only. It's not going to give any harm in that. Okay, and here it is highlighting reporting services. So you want to use here, right, in the MSB related we have AS and IS, both we install, but RS is not there as it is separated like instead of installing as a package, they separated from this installation. You can install, download and install separately. If you want RS, then go next here. Yeah, so it is taking polybase installation. This is failed here. I'll just remove. Not sure why it is failed. You can just see the reason. Polybase cannot be installed on only one server instance. Okay, per computer failed. It might be required more than one. Then we can uncheck this and then just go next. Yep, just taking time. Now it is came. Then you can choose what is the instance name. Let's say you can type your SQL Server 20 without space. Okay, generally it is not going to allow space here. SQL Server 2022 second instance I'm saying. See here already we have some instances, and then I'm saying next. Default one means it will come as MS SQL Server. Just say next. Then it will ask the server configuration details here. We'll just see what to add in this. Yes, came now. So here you can just select this one, and these are the options. What are the different services we are going to install now, and by using which account it is going to run. And if you want to give, you can give the password, and otherwise you can ignore. And here we have startup type. Generally, here will be having automatic, disabled, and manual. So when you don't want to start any other service, you can make it as a disable. Let's say SQL Server Agent. It is a service which is used to schedule your jobs, and you want to trigger any particular procedure or IS related, RS related reports or IS related packages you want to trigger, then you will be using this one. Same like control M, auto says, okay, those kind of things it will be possible with the help of SQL Server Agent. It is inbuilt. And database engine, it is a core service of our SQL Server, and another services, and remaining these are related to SQL Server analysis services. And see, if you say disable, it's not possible to use this service, and later after installation we'll be able to change also. Either you can go with automatic or manual also, but it is not going to usable by default. And when you say automatic, whenever your this operating system is started, then automatically it will start the service. And when you say manual, we need to start the service manually. Okay, this way all the three options: automatic, disabled, manual. These three options will be there here. And then you can go to next. The server configuration, you can choose. Yeah, here the mixed mode option. Say you want to just log in with only Windows authentication, then you can choose this one. Or you want to log in with both the options like Windows and the SQL authentication, both you want to use, then it will be enabling system administrator account, and you can give your password. The password can be anything, that is your own choice. You can give some 1 2 3 4 5 6 or whatever it may be, you can give, and that will be your choice. And here which one you want to add as a administrator, you can add that one, and you can just say next. And here in the multidimensional, we can have options to use either multidimensional model or tabular model. Okay, this will see what is the difference between multidimensional and tabular mode, and I'm just choosing tabular mode, and I'm saying next. Yeah, see here, right, all the features which you're selecting, those will be showing here. If you want, you can just check one more time. If something is wrong, then you can go back and modify, and you can try install. When I say install, it will be showing the progress. This much percentage is completed, like that. And once it is completed, it will show complete, and you can say finish. And once you finish the installation, it will be ready to use. Okay, as I'm already having, I'm just closing this one. Okay, or else you can say cancel also you can say, like as I'm already having, I'm canceling this. See, once you are installed, then yeah, see, you'll be able to see these services. Okay, and you want to see whether all these services are installed or not, or all are running or not, then you can just take this comp management .msc, just go to run prompt and just enter and press enter. Just add this value in the run prompt, and you can enter. It will just show all the services which are there here, the services, all the services which are there in server, and see SQL Server Configuration Manager. Okay, the SQL Server services. You can just have, it will be retrieving. And one more command also there. That command is this one, SQL Manager, the 16.msc. See this one, right? Okay, the same window will be opened with this one also. See here, the SQL Server, it is going to indicate SQL Server version. See, most of you guys know SQL Server 22 will be the version of 16.0 and 19 will be 15.0. If you just give 15, then it will be showing what are the services related to SQL Server 19. If I say 16, then it will be displaying what are the services related to SQL Server 2022. It will be retrieving, it will show. You can use both the commands. Either you can go with comp management.msc or SQL Server that version.msc. Okay, so these are the things it will be showing you. What are the different servers and services are there inside your system. It will be showing. See, for me in my system we have 3 servers, like 19 with 2 instances and 22 with 1 instance. See, integration services, AS, SQL Server, and these are all related to AS only. Okay, and SQL Server agent. See this one, SQL Server agent and browser, all these things services are there. Okay, so this is about installation. And when you see, this is the hierarchy of your installation, how the particular server will be sitting and how the objects of SQL Server will be available. Okay, see here, right, first you will be having your desktop or laptop, and under that you will be having operating system. Under operating system you will be having the SQL Server. Here 1 plus partner means the instances, total 50 instances. One will be default, remaining partner will be named instances will be calling. And under the server we'll be having database. Under databases we'll be having schemas. So we'll say, right, DBO or HR, what are the schema you want. The schema is meaning kind of folder in your operating system. And under the schema we'll be having objects. The objects are like this: tables, views, procedures, functions, etc. Okay, this will be there here. Okay, so this is about installation. Thank you.